Hello and welcome to my newest video. Today I'm going to take a quick first look at Ether Online. Now, what is Ether Online? It's basically another, crypto collectible card game, so to speak. I'm not quite sure about it actually. In Ether Online there are more than 500 unique equipments to find, participate in PvE, PvP, challenge a world boss and fight for glory. So you can basically purchase these chests and unlock these different cards or these different items and get a random equipment, and it's based on an ERC-721 token. All equipments are written in smart contracts. You can use them. Yeah, well, that's basically explaining how the smart contract works. Equipments are divided into 5 rarities: common, loot chance, that's the highest, obviously uncommon, rare. So that's quite similar to most of the other rarity levels you know from other games outside of cryptocurrency games. Each equipment will grant you one or more of these stats: attack, defense, health, and at critical rate, which is always interesting. They will have crafting. So again, I'm not quite sure what the game wants to be, but apparently it's some kind of an RPG, so to speak, where you have all these equipments that you can attach to your character and that will increase his stats. And it's going to run on the Ethereum blockchain, as I said before. And you will also have a leaderboard, so compare yourself to other players, which is always nice. Now, what the game currently makes it stand out, in my opinion, even though it's quite similar to a lot of RPGs on the blockchain that have been talking about, and that I've been doing first look videos on, is that they currently actually have a decent amount of transaction volume going on, and also a decent amount of daily active users, which is always great to see, because that just means that enough people are interested in playing the game and enjoying the game on a daily basis, which kind of functions and serves as the basis for long-term success, in my opinion. But again, this is just a first look. So far, Ether Online Alpha is at around 13 Ethereum. I think it's a little bit higher. I don't know how the balance of the smart contract of these games is tracked, of these decentralized apps, essentially. The last 7 days they had a volume of around 60 Ethereum, which is always nice, and especially in the current market where we're still in kind of a consolidation phase, with Ethereum being more up recently but still being down far compared to its all-time high. It's always good to see a decent amount of transaction volume happening for this type of game. Daily active users, we're currently around 180 people, which is always decent. Yeah, I think that's actually, well, comparatively at least, a decent indicator, in my opinion, or determinator of its potential and its success, because people do want to play it and want to invest into this game. Now, as I always say, please don't take this video as financial advice. Please only invest as much Ethereum as you can afford to lose, and most importantly, do your own due diligence on this game. Now, there isn't too much information about the team, unfortunately, or they don't have any kind of white paper to explain how the game works and what makes it set apart, or what their unique selling point is, their USP. But you can check out the different media outlets, basically. So you have a Discord channel, you have a Telegram channel, you have, I think that's QQ, so that's the Chinese WeChat, basically. That's also an instant message for those of you who don't know. Let me just quickly check how many people are in Telegram. That's not too many, actually, 30 people. That's not too high. I'm not going to check out the Discord right now. Anyway, they do have a roadmap right now. They're in the stage of Spoils of War. 25 equipment sets are or have been released. Basically, chest system, craft system has already been released, I guess, but it's not fully functional, I think. Battle Power leaderboard is also out right now, so they have all this information presented as I've shown you before. On May 17th, they're going to start the beta, which is always great. 20 new equipment sets, marketplace, and trading, so you can start trading the items that you've already invested in. PvP system and points leaderboard. Now, the main question I'm still having, and I didn't really find a decent answer to it, is how is the gameplay going to look like? Is it going to be an actual game where you can run around with your character and fight them by controlling it, or is it just going to be a browser-based game where you just basically set up a transaction, or you interact with the smart contract, you pay for the transaction, and then any kind of interaction with the game is being done? So basically, attack enemy XYZ, and you pay for the fee to start or execute the transaction. Once the transaction has been successful on the smart contract, you either lose or win based on your stats and all these different determinators of winning a battle. Now again, I don't know how it works exactly. Maybe someone who's already invested, and maybe you have to log into your MetaMask first. I'm not going to do that now. Maybe someone who has done that and watches this video can shed some light on how the gameplay is going to work. Please post an explanation if you want to in the comments below. Always interested in your opinion, and just generally give a decent idea to the community how the game plays, what makes it different. Maybe someone can again shed some light on that. Other than that, check it out yourself. I'm going to post a link to Ether Online in the video description, as I always do. Check out, maybe I'm going to post a link to the Discord or to the Telegram, even though there are not too many people there, but maybe you can have the chance to talk to the developers and to the small community. And yeah, hope you liked the video. Check out the game, and I'll see you next time. Bye.